Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Stranad or Ballistic Gist. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you'll be the first person to be notified. To my returning subscribers, those people that share my videos and leave commentaries and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So lovely. I came across this video on my For You and I thought to share where people are reacting to the fact that this Hispanic colored woman actually pew-pewed her black partner and she's getting away with it. Like there is no charges, the charges has been dropped, you know. She can just go ahead to continue living her life, and this got people reacting to the fact that black men, you really need to think through. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into it.
Y'all remember Mr. Telvin Osborne? A grand jury has just dropped all the charges against his YT woman that unalived him after he allegedly threatened to cut her with a cutter. She pew-pewed him with that toolie, and a grand jury has dropped all the charges. So, in my opinion, it's my honest opinion, I don't care, because Mr. Telvin Osborne had said a whole bunch of disgusting things about black women. He also had tweets saying if it ain't snowing, he ain't going, and blah blah blah, things like that. And he even said that he would unalive for his girlfriend, which was a YT woman. And he did indeed get unalived by his girlfriend, which was a YT woman. And that's what, hey man, I don't care.
Y'all remember this couple? Well, she was finally arrested and no charges were pressed. She unalived him. The story doesn't make any sense. This is Hannah Grace Cobbs. Her husband was Telvin Osborne. They have kids together, and he preferred white women. He let the whole world know that he preferred white women at the expense of black women, literally talking dog shit about black women every chance he got. He would post shit like this. And you know what it's giving? It's definitely giving RG3 vibes. I recently commented on a post about this and got into it with several users not understanding how problematic shit like this is. Thankful for this little blonde blessing of mine. When you're saying things like, I would rather F a dog than F a black bitch. Like, what? Why do you need to say that? Also, how much you want to bet that they definitely did race play and, did things at the expense of black women behind closed doors that, I'm just willing to bet that comments, thoughts, and opinions were way worse behind closed doors between the both of them. There's nothing more disgusting to me than people who love to talk shit in a dangerous way about a group of people and enjoy it like you're happy about how much you hate black women. Why? And it's often from men who have received a lot of rejection from black women that they once loved, tried to pursue. Insert Shannon Sharp, insert RG3. These are men. It's not that they hate black women. They hate the rejection that they received from black women when they were younger. And that's probably what he experienced too. And I feel like we're the only people who do this to ourselves, because when white men get rejected by beautiful or any type of white women when they're younger, they don't suddenly hate white women. There are some, not even gonna lie, there are some, but it is more common in the black community for black men to get off on choosing white women to be their partners and their wives, you bonding with those white women over the hatred y'all both have of black women. And he was very vocal about it. So now you've been unalived accidentally by her, and her story is so whack. The story is so whack. She claims that they went out drinking and partying. They got home, they got into an argument. She was cleaning her pew-pew and it accidentally went off and pew-pewed him. It sounds stupid to me. It doesn't make sense. Why are you cleaning your pew-pew when you come home after drinking? And it sounds like wildly irresponsible. Like, what are you doing? So that's the story. She wasn't arrested immediately. I don't know how that makes sense, but white people typically don't get handled by the police the way black people do. We all know that. And here we have nothing different. But the caveat or difference here is, or the gotcha is, this man hated black women. And when black women got wind of him being unalived by her, they're all saying, well, we don't have any sympathy. You know, may he rest in peace with his preferences. I don't know. I do understand. I understand. But maybe this is a nurse thing. Maybe it's just how I'm wired. I don't know. But I have racist patients, and I have patients who don't care for black women that are black. Sometimes black women themselves. And I still gotta make sure that I'm giving great care to these people. I gotta make sure that they do not get unalived on my watch. I gotta make sure that they're clean and taken care of. And my mind and my heart are kind of operating in the same space. Like, I know that this man hated me. He hated black women, but I don't think he deserved to be unalived. And I don't think a lack of justice is what he deserved either. Now, you loved her. She was your little blonde princess, but that is who unalived you, sir. And she's getting off with no charges. She's not going to prison. There's no real investigation being done. We are being fed a bullshit story about how you were unalived accidentally while she was cleaning a pew after an argument or during an argument or whatever the bullshit ass story is. I don't think he deserved that. I don't think any person deserves that. But historically, black people always end up in bullshit ass situations like this. Sir, maybe if you had dealt with your self-hatred, you would not have ended up in this shit. Because while you are hating on black women and spewing it all over the internet for everyone to see, she clearly had a deep-seated hatred for your ass. Because how are you accidentally pew-pewing your husband if you love him and care for him so much? And let's not forget, this is Georgia, and her father was a cop. How do we know what really happened? How do we know the father wasn't even there? They're not doing an investigation. They're not doing an investigation. Another black man is dead. Yeah, he sucked, but I don't think he deserved to die. If you're not already hitting the follow button, do so now. Drop a comment with your thoughts, questions, or concerns, because this one is a mouthful. Like, it's like a catch-22, so to speak, and I really want to know what y'all think, because I don't agree with the plethora of mostly black women. It's black women and black men kind of making light of this. These are some of their comments off of Threads, the app that is a spinoff of Instagram. So, sun-kissed Sag, when their preference gets them popped. LOL, we expected nothing less. So what y'all think? Beef, hot dogs, or hamburgers? I have an indoor grill. Like, people literally don't even want to express any empathy or sympathy. There you go, talking about Memorial Day, honey. And this is literally, so Threads is telling me that this person quoted with a post or an image. Here's the image. And this is the image that person responded with. And if you think about it, that's probably what happened here. You fell in love with a white woman, and you can have your preferences, but why does it have to be at the expense of black women? And here we go. Who knows how deep that hole went, because her father was a cop and they are from Georgia. Like, Georgia is heavily racist, wildly racist. I don't know, y'all. It's real suspicious, but because I don't know, I feel like this deserves a proper investigation. She should not get away with it. This woman needs to be behind bars. She should not be in society at all. Well, this is the irony of your situation, the irony of your preferences, and shit like that. And again, I get it, but I don't think he deserved this. This is, oof. But I'm not the Lord, and I don't control karma. If karma happened in real time, this is a perfect example of that shit, because wow.
And this is y'all's response concerning this, and y'all truly don't deserve black men. So what do you mean we don't deserve? This black man tweeted and posted to his Facebook so many anti-black women posts. He literally said that he would rather have sex with a dog than to sleep with a black woman. And he specified that the dog had to be white. He said he loved playing in the snow. His brother got up there and called us all types of raggedy black bees, and he wouldn't be with us either. He understands why his brother didn't want to be with none of us. And we're supposed to put our bodies on the front line. We're supposed to use our voices for men that treat us like this. No, we're not doing that anymore. We've been doing it for centuries, for generation after generation. We've been literally on the front line protesting with y'all, yet we get no grace. Y'all, a lot of y'all, not all, but a lot of y'all as a collective literally will see us getting berated, degraded, called racial slurs, attacked, accosted by men of another hue of complexion. And I've made a video about a situation like that, and y'all was in the comments heavy saying, we don't owe y'all nothing. We don't have to protect y'all. Y'all think y'all got attack dogs, blah, blah, blah. Because another black man literally participated by repeating said racial slur and laughing about it. So y'all get to treat us any type of way, yet we're still supposed to sacrifice our bodies potentially and use our voices, use our resources to help you. No, we will speak up for those who deserve it. Carmelo Anthony, that young teenager that was defending himself, I made plenty of videos. I've literally been going back and forth. I still get comments, hate speech, and all types of stuff because I did use my voice for him. But I'm not going to use my voice for black men that literally disrespect the wombs that he come from. I'm not going to do it. And how come so many black men are silent? Where y'all at? I don't see no black men saying anything. Why y'all not protesting for y'all fellow brethren in them? Why? I don't see no black men making any content going viral over Hannah Cobb not getting convicted, not having the charges dropped after unaliving her black boyfriend. Where is the black men at? Y'all are dead silent. That speaks volumes. And it's because if this was a woman that was a different hue of complexion, if she looked like me, if she had melanin like me, y'all would be up in arms. But for some reason, it's some type of spell, some type of root, some type of MK Ultra y'all are under when it comes to these women. Y'all ain't got shit to fucking say. Instead of you saying that this is dead wrong about what happened, you sitting up here talking about black women not deserving black. So the white women still deserve black men, even though they unalive y'all. It's a sickness. A lot of you motherfuckers are sick. Because look at how you even try to reverse this and make it about black women not deserving black men. Yet the white woman that literally took his life and got off still deserves him though, right? Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
A grand jury has decided to drop all the charges against Hannah Cobb. They are claiming she acted in self-defense after fatally pow-powing her boyfriend after a night at the club. Those of you guys who are unaware, Hannah Cobb and her boyfriend Telvin Osborne had come home from the club one night. He claimed she was cleaning her GUN and fatally pow-powed him by mistake, but after police conducted an investigation, they discovered that was the furthest thing from the truth. After getting multiple witness statements obtaining ring cam footage, they determined that Hannah and Telvin actually got into it that night, and he charged at her with a KNIFE before she fatally pow-powed him.
Osborne showed back up to the house. Hannah Cobb stated that Mr. Osborne pulled a knife on her and threatened her.
According to news outlets, this all happened between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. after they left the club. Hannah was upset because she accused Telvin of trying to talk to a woman.
Cobb became upset that night because she believed he was talking to another woman.
From there, she proceeded to lock them out of their trailer. Now, Telvin was upset and trying to find a way in. He eventually found a spare key, got access to the home, reportedly began to threaten Hannah. He was locked out and trying to gain entry back into the home. Attorneys are claiming he texted her things like, "You better hide," and "hide."
Text messages from Mr. Osborne to Hannah Cobb began around 4:48 in the morning with messages including "hide" and "you better hide."
After he gained entry to the home, Hannah is claiming she called his mom to try to get him to calm down because she saw him with a 8-inch KNIFE. However, that did not de-escalate the situation. They are claiming that Telvin put his hands around Hannah's neck, slammed her against a wall, and eventually she fled into a bathroom and locked herself in the bathroom.
Hannah Cobb says that Telvin returned to the home with a knife, that he broke in, he threatened her, and he choked her. And she managed to break free from him and went into a bathroom.
Now, while in the bathroom, she allegedly claimed that she was going to harm herself before Telvin broke in, and it's at that point that she turned the GUN to him and powed him in the chest one time, resulting in him passing.
Indicated that she was going to harm herself, but when he broke into the bathroom, she turned and fired the gun one time at Mr. Osborne.
Now, this happened back in February of 2025, and people definitely found her initial story of cleaning her GUN after a night out on the town very strange. She is claiming that they did that as a family practice to them experiencing a break-in in the past. While that may be something that they did regularly, it's not what they did that night. After a jury reviewed all the footage, dropped the charges against Hannah, claiming that she was acting in self-defense and she was good to go home. She just cannot own firearms anymore. Guys, I'm curious to know what y'all think regarding this entire situation. Are y'all surprised that Hannah got off? Let me know down in the comments, you guys. Peace.
Remember Telvin Osborne, the black man who used all of his free will to make it his entire personality to let everybody know how much he hated black women? I mean, every chance he got, he talked about some, hear ye. I hate black women. This man said that he would rather fuck a dog than a black woman and made it a point to reiterate that it had to be a white dog. Right, that man, you know what I'm talking about? Remember back in February when his white baby mama pew-pewed and unalived him? Right. So the grand jury has decided to drop all charges against his baby mama, saying that she acted in self-defense when she pew-pewed him. So he's resting in preference. She's resting comfortably in her bed at home. And Jayla was resting 8 hours a night because she has the luxury of not singing her own songs. Well,
Y'all remember the guy Telvin Osborne that said he would rather have sex with a dog than a black woman? They got shot by his white wife and killed? Yeah, his wife got off.
Defense says Cobb lied in her initial 911 call and says the shooting was in self-defense. They say Osborne had a large knife and was threatening her. The latest news is that in late April, a Burke County grand jury decided not to indict Cobb, which now means the case is closed. That does not mean that formal charges won't be brought up in the future or could be brought up in the future.
So this is just a reminder for you RG3s out there, you Telvin Osbornes, that y'all hate for black women is just anti-black shit and self-hate. Y'all hate yourselves. So y'all run to these white women, put them on a pedestal above black women for no reason. That's your feelings, right? And something end up happening to you. It's happened time and time again. Do y'all not learn from history? And my bad, y'all don't learn it all. Y'all don't comprehend. This man said he would have sex with a dog. Bestiality. Before he would have sex with somebody that's black. A black woman. Y'all have to get, I feel no ways for this man. You reap what you sow. I mean, you said you would take a bullet, die for her. You took one, all right. Hey, that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Learn from this.
This white bitch killed her boyfriend, her black boyfriend, and got away with it. After she done killed him, they gave her a $25,000 bond. This lets you know the court don't give a fuck about no black man, bruh. No judicial system. She told them after they came out from drinking and partying, she was cleaning her gun and it accidentally went off and shot her boyfriend. The jury seen this evidence, which is her words, and said, okay, we will not charge her. It's a no bill. A no bill means it will not be going to trial. Case motherfucking closed. Y'all niggas better stay away from these white women, bro. You better ask Jack Johnson. They made laws from him for putting that BBC in one of these white hoes.
So the funniest shit ever is when people are doing their think pieces on the Telvin. What is his last name? The guy that said that he much rather sleep with a dog than a black woman. When people are doing their think pieces, the whole comment section is people just randomly talking about shit because nobody fucking cares. May you rest in shit, sir. And it's just poetic justice that the grand jury decided not to pursue any type of charges against her. Hey, we don't have a dog in this fight. Not our fight. I don't know who the hell gonna fight for him.
Seriously, lovelies, things are really happening. I don't know if you still remember this Telvin Osborne incident. He's actually a young, promising black American brother. He's still black, so he was into an interracial relationship, and one thing led to the other. He was actually pupilled by the pan-colored girlfriend. And now, all the charges is been dropped. But there is something very, disturbing about his entire story. I stitched one of his controversy on my social platform before. So this man oftentimes goes live on his social platform, to say all manner of disrespected things about black women. He even goes as far as to talk about how he rather go low with a DOG instead of going low with a black woman. Oh my God. He praises his pink-colored women, how she's the best thing that's ever happened to him, how he will he actually has a brother, and I think the both of them are into, you know, snow bunnies and all of that. I am not. It's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. If you fall in love with someone of your type or someone that you feel attracted to, it's nobody's business. Like, love is very strange. You can actually find love in strange places. You can find love outside of a community. You can find love anywhere. It's not wrong to appreciate someone that appreciates you. But what I'm not getting is that why is it that this always happens with black men? Some, I won't say all, because there's still some reasonable black men out there who is very reasonable. Some group of, well, I call them a past, no, some group of black men will get into pink-colored women, but they will do that and using that opportunity to say all manner of things about black women. Like, why do some black men do this? If you're gonna date or marry your pink-colored woman, why always bring black women into your conversation? Why always, like, as if, oh, okay, yeah, like, why don't you just do your relationship without trying to get black women involved with that? You know, why will you do that? And now this man goes as far as to say all of those things to black women. And now this woman is actually going to get away with getting a black dude unalived. Getting a black dude unalived. Now they say is what's it called, self-defense. Oh wow, that is very, very interesting. It's self-defense. I hope Carmelo is also gonna get self-defense. Black men, you guys really need to be careful. Black women, we also need to be careful. But black men, more specifically, even if you want to get yourself involved with these snow bunnies, you should really, really be careful, because if anything happens, no one is going to be there. No one is going to be there to fight for you when you cannot even, when you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. The system has been created not to favor you. They'll first of all favor their women. They'll first of all favor their snow bunnies. And you will be forgotten in no time. So why risk it? Even if you want to get yourself entangled with people like this, make sure you get yourself entangled with the reasonable ones, the one that love you wholeheartedly. Let us assume that this happens to be maybe a black man and black women thing going on, and this black women or black woman decided to, this happened. Do you think that this case will be dismissed like this? They'll just tag the woman. They'll tag the black lady as aggressive. Oh my God, they are known for this. They are violent. Oh, she needs to serve a life imprisonment. But no, it's a snow bunny. Oh, it's just self-defense. Oh my God, snow bunnies, they cannot even hurt a fly. She was only trying to defend herself. Lovelies, if you're not following me on my TikTok, my TikTok handle is actually Belinda Stranad. Like, there I do some short reactions. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Like, anyway, lovelies, may the source of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God. Amen. I feel sorry for the mom, for the dad, for the parent, and I don't even know why black men are not matching. It has always been black women matching, black women doing that. Why are black men not matching in support of this? at least. Anyway, what do I know? Just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please, lovely, if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, share, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. But just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.